Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to UWIF Lethal Ladder. I'm Aaron Baker. To my right is Mr. Michael Owens, and we will be here to commentate for tonight.
So, in the ring right now, we have Motown Mayhem.
We've got some exciting action coming to you, starting with the Intercontinental Open Challenge, and then, as the main event, we will have a ladder for the American Heavyweight Championship of the World. Let's hear what Mayhem has to say.
Alright, my name is Motown Mayhem, but you all know it. You've seen me when I won this championship belt, and I've held it for a while. But you know what? I want to have more competition. Yeah, Aaron Steele, I see you out there sitting in the audience. But you know what? I realize you got a big ladder match today, so I know you ain't gonna wrestle me, but you know what? I want somebody to come help. I want somebody to wrestle. So here's an open challenge. I will wrestle anybody and everybody. And I know you ain't gonna wrestle because you already have a ladder match. I don't want to wear you out too much, Mr. Steele. I was the baddest Steele.
And here comes Hillbilly Scott.
Now this guy is very impressive. In every event we have that is not recorded, he has yet to be pinned. And I don't think it's going to change tonight.
And here he comes making his in-camera debut.
And once again, Hillbilly Scott's got his trusty partner, the Terrorizer with him. You know, I don't see these two go anywhere without one another. They're like
Two peas in a pod.
two peas in a pod. Let's see what Hillbilly Scott has to say.
Okay.
Is he just accepting this open challenge? Or is it open? We're going to find out tonight. It looks like both of these men are coming out to accept the challenge.
I hear you all get here a month.
The Motown Mayhem.
Talking about your belt, you do this, you have been whoop check. I got a guy right now who will challenge you for your belt. His name is Terrorizer.
Terrorizer. How many of you won, Terrorizer?
Hillbilly Scott and the Terrorizer have been traveling with each other since day one.
Oh no!
And it's the boss.
Here comes the boss, the Bone Breaker, Steve Lively, with his friend Colton Delaware Prime.
Friend?
More
His
like
lapdog.
I agree.
But when you have on the payroll the best grappler, the smartest technician, and the champion, you know, you're doing something right.
Michael, are you getting paid?
No.
You know who is getting paid? Colton Delaware Prime. No one else is getting paid but Colton. But that's because he serves
I gotta
the
see what these
boss.
guys are made of, and I know what you're
Are
made
you
of.
scared?
No, I ain't never scared.
I think you're scared.
No,
I think
never
he's scared.
I believe he is scared.
And what do you want? You in here? You looking for that rematch? I know you already got one, but not from
You know, Aaron Steele
Oh, he's
is
the
being
ref.
the
Oh, no,
cameraman. How
great.
much do you think he wants to get in this match right now? I mean, the title's on the line. Aaron Steele loves a good
All right.
challenge.
You clowns want to wrestle?
Colton.
We'll wrestle.
Colton's the special
the
guest
ref.
referee.
Okay, so this match just got 1,000 times more interesting, and the Bone Breaker is your new Intercontinental Champion.
This match.
You talk about new champions tonight. What do you think is going to happen in that ladder match coming up?
UWIF Intercontinental title. Apparently, it's a fatal four-way match.
Okay, who are you rooting
This
for more or
corner, the
less?
challenger. From the hills.
Man, Colton.
Hillbilly
I gotta go with Colton as well.
And in this corner, another
I'm not
challenger.
one for making losing bets.
From parts unknown, the
And as long as
Terrorizer.
no one's banned from ringside,
You know,
And in this corner from
I'm an Aaron
Anaheim,
Steele fan, but the
California.
cards are stacked against him tonight. Colton is winning the American Heavyweight Championship.
And in this corner,
Let's stand up and clap.
from
Saying the signature line, stand up and clap. Motown Mayhem ready to defend his title in this fatal four-way open
is
challenge.
he ready, though? Is he ready for the shenanigans that are about to happen with Colton in that ring? Because if Colton's the best, what stops Colton from breaking someone's arm in the ring? He said,
that he can face everyone. So he's had this mentalness, being prepared to face everybody.
He's had the mentality of a champion,
But-
and that I can commend him for. But is this smart?
And here's why. It's that wild card in there wearing the referee shirt, Colton. He was not thinking Colton would be the special guest referee. Now
I wasn't
everything-
either.
Everything's changed now, you know. Going for a knife edge chop. Colton's doing a good job at being a ref, as what
He's
I can
not
see.
getting involved.
He's not getting involved. He's not passed down here.
Reversal. Town capitalizes.
What do you think's going on with Hillbilly Scott and the Terrorizer low?
So I know we mentioned earlier, Hillbilly Scott's never been pinned, and I think that the Terrorizer's there to ensure that he doesn't. Because in UWIF, if you can say I have never been pinned, you are doing something wrong.
And you know, like we said, the Terrorizer, he has been a helping factor. Do you think that's going to change tonight, though, in this fatal four-way?
You know, there are no friends in a fair.
There are no friends in the fatal four-way. There are no friends whenever it comes to a title match.
And the Bonebreaker just dropped him on his head.
Ooh, if he lands like that again, he could get seriously hurt. Bonebreaker with a stomp to the Terrorizer. And Hillbilly Scott, belly to belly.
My spleen just jumped out
Two.
of my own.
Bonebreaker.
Did Colton count that fair because the Bonebreaker was there?
I believe the Bonebreaker, you know, saved the match. Colton was counting it fair, and if the Bonebreaker wouldn't have done that stomp, we would have seen a brand new champion in Hillbilly Scott.
You have more faith in Colton than I do.
What can I say? I'm a Colton fan.
He's not counting that third hand to the mat unless the Bonebreaker's on top.
I know you're an Aaron Steele fan, but I'm a Colton fan. Terrorizer kind of fell.
Maybe Colton is going to count this fair. I don't know.
Maybe. Some have called me out on being a fan of Colton, so they said I only became a fan as soon as he became champion. Do you think that's true?
You're the biggest bandwagon nerd I know, Aaron. You're even a Patriots fan, aren't you? No, Tom Brady. You like Tom Brady?
Bro, I got Tom Brady on speed dial. The Terrorizer getting back in the... going around ringside.
I think he's
Oh, and he's
going
going
after.
the Hillbilly.
I think he went after Motown.
Motown back in the ring. Motown gets in. The Bonebreaker just waiting for Motown and the Terrorizer. He's watching them fight. Is this a smart move?
Oh yeah, that collegiate wrestling background. What does it do for Motown?
You know, whenever it comes to things like hold and everything, it really plays a good part, but it also takes skills away from Motown. You see, he's focusing more on that wrestling background when he could be using the ring to his environment just like the Terrorizer does. As far as
37 leg drop.
as far as like holds and everything, it's gonna help Motown out a whole lot through this. And the Terrorizer with those knee strikes to the Bonebreaker, getting ready to maybe, oh, the Bonebreaker, he reversed it. And now he's going to, what's he gonna do here?
A Hillbilly just launched Motown and hits him with the hand right to the middle of the gut.
He didn't get all of that clothesline. What do you think that's gonna do for this? Going for a Boston Crab, but he doesn't have it fully locked in. He's got to set down.
Don't think he's wanting to lock in. I think he's wanting to show that strength over Motown. And the Bonebreaker breaks it up. Colton is not disqualifying the Bonebreaker. And I'm fairly sure he just saw that use of illegal.
Listen, Colton is a man that likes to get things done, and he doesn't want this to end in disqualification. So next time you trash Colton, why don't you think about your action? Motown with the slip up. Thinking Colton's a cheater. I don't think so.
I mean, it was blatant. It was right there.
But the Intercontinental title is so prestigious that it doesn't need to end in disqualification. It needs to end with a fair ending.
But if that was the Terrorizer, this match would have been over.
Well, here's the thing, though. Colton and Aaron Steele, they battled for the Intercontinental title, and they built the prestige up. Do you think he wants to see anyone ruin that prestige that he worked so hard to build up? No, not at all.
You have a fair point. Motown taking it to the Hillbilly. Could we see the Hillbilly's first pin?
It's a big possibility. Like we said, there's no Friends and Fatal 4-way match. We could even be seeing the Hillbilly get pinned to the Terrorizer.
And Peppa Pig's gonna fly.
Hey, it's Peppa's world. She can do whatever she wants. Because that vicious knee strike to the arm of the Hillbilly and the bone breaker like a snake lying in wait. Any striking Hillbilly got. You know,
Hillbilly looks like he's sucking wind right now.
He looks like he's got a lot to say. What is the bone breaker doing? Why is he sitting back? There is some type of submission going on, and the bone breaker finally decided to break it up. That's how confident the boss is.
Well, when you have a man standing right there that we know good and well if the Terrorizer would have tapped us then, the match wouldn't have been called.
Hey, Colton's doing his job the best he can. Okay? Going for it? Is he going for it? Yes, the boss hit a stun breaker. Hit him again with the stun breaker. Yes, here we go. Second stun breaker. Motown reverses the Irish whip, and now
The Terrorizer backs him up in the corner.
and the boss is just letting them pick each other apart.
Of course, isn't that how we would win a match if we were in there? I don't ever want to be in there.
I never want to be in there either. You know, they put their body.
What is Motown doing here? And Colton's checking. Colton's checking, and the boss is not caring at all.
You know, they put their bodies on the line here. You know, and we get to do this job. This is the greatest job in the world, except for one thing. Are you getting paid?
I'm not getting paid.
I'm not getting paid either. But because Colton is so great, Colton's getting paid. And you know, my house was recently destroyed.
He gets paid?
Yes. And he's very generous with his money whenever people are generous with him. My house was destroyed in a flood recently. Colton gave me a place to stay. I carpooled with him to this event tonight. There's the cover. There's the count.
Boss doesn't see it. No.
We haven't.
Colton called it fair. I can't believe it.
I can't, because that's the kind of man that Colton Prime is. What a beautiful match that was. And Motown retained the Intercontinental title.
Motown retained.
But the boss seems angry.
You look like you got a little bit
I
of
think I want you.
so.
What's Colton doing? You just handed the ref shirt to the Terrorizer.
He's taking
And-
his ref shirt off. He's put his karate gi back on.
In this corner, we have the challengers. Colton Prime.
The Dream
and
Team.
Bone Breaker. In this corner,
Boom.
over here, we have
the cream team. So we had a little bit of technical difficulties there. We had to skip a little bit ahead.
Like I
Let us
said,
explain what this match is. It is a 2-on-2 for the IC title.
And if
Ring the
Motown
bell.
gets pinned, or the Hillbilly gets pinned,
They both lose. I mean, Motown loses his title, and the Bone Breaker gets it. Colton with that hip, and
suplex Motown Mayhem has taken, and it was by the greatest person to give the suplex, Colton Pride.
there is no doubt he is the best grappler in the ring, and I think he just showed it with that quick vertical suplex.
I was given the presents to go to Colton's wedding. It was a beautiful ceremony, wonderful cake.
What about toast?
Toast was there.
Okay, those shoulders do not look like they tickle.
You know, Colton's a big fan of mine too. He actually uses me to work on his moves. I'm so grateful because I can drink with his presence and the wonderful double clothesline. This is what a team is supposed to do.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and the Bone Breaker doing what he does
Keeping
best.
him isolated.
Vicious stomps. Oh, and the nice punch. Beautiful.
Those clubbing left hands right to the skull of Motown Mayhem.
Some would say punches are a cheap shot in this.
Oh, they are, absolutely.
Oh, and the knife edge chop. Oh, and a chop from Colton. Wonderful tag teaming here.
You're not in this right now.
Colton showing no respect for the ref.
You don't talk to Colton Prime like that. Wonderful. That's the greatest tattoo you can get. The foot of Colton Prime
On your face? And then the fist on your sternum? Colton looks great.
Well, if you were to get a tattoo by Jesus, you would want it, wouldn't you?
Sure. Jesus and Colton. Totally comparable. Toss him into the ropes.
Hey,
I think he clipped him there. Oh!
go
Kick
for
to
the
the gut.
stun breaker. No, he's going for the clubbing back hit.
Those blows to the back. And the Bone Breaker with enough arrogance to let Motown get the tag on Hillbilly. That was a mistake. In that last match, Hillbilly's streak was not broken. He has not been pinned or submitted.
It's not arrogance. He was bored of facing Motown. He wants a new challenge.
But has the Hillbilly faced the likes of the Bone Breaker?
He is now.
Because that's what you get.
Clothesline. Nodding to Colton.
Break it up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Terrorizer didn't call it either. I do believe when the boss, the Bone Breaker, Steve Lively made this match, he made it a no disqualification match.
Oh, and the back hit. Once again with the forearm to the bat. The Hillbilly's down.
What? You guys want to see this? It's giving me
Oh, and I see Riley. There's Riley. The second biggest fan of Colton Prime. I'm first, Michael. Clearly.
Colton Prime.
With those beautiful sintons.
See, Colton digs that shoulder into your gut, and you feel it. Or so I've been told.
You know, he's used me as a practice dummy. I can say
He's
and
measuring
confirm
him.
that it does hurt.
What are we going to see here?
What are we going to see? Pure stroke of genius is what we're gonna see.
You guys
Cover.
with that
Two.
forearm.
You talk about stroke. That ref is slow counting. Okay.
That looks fair to me.
The way I see it, he doesn't want Hillbilly Scott to lose.
We're going into the corner.
And Hillbilly Scott is in the corner. Here comes Colton. Hillbilly Scott, move.
Colton looking to get up. Okay, and they're gonna wrestle up top. Colton has control.
I
Colton
don't
has
think the
control.
Hillbilly knows what he. Don't do this, Hillbilly. No, not to Colton. Not to the greatest superstar
Colton
UWIF has
Prime
today.
was just launched off the top, and he feels it. O-Town. What's that move called again?
The Motown Ride. 1, 2.
A bone breaker, making sure that title stays well within his grasp.
Did you see that count? The ref is clearly a cheater.
Looks completely fair to me, and you know it. Aaron.
Yeah, thanks, Ref.
Oh, and the knee strike. Praise of his best friend, Aaron Steel.
Okay. Colton may be the most graceful human being in the ring I've ever met.
Listen, it's not Colton being graceful. Colton messed up. It's okay. The greats mess up all the time. What is Colton doing here? Oh, and he's slamming him right into the corner. How much steam do you think this is taking from Motown?
I mean, he if there's anyone that can grapple with Colton, it's Motown. We know that. But
Stone breaker. But he didn't get all of it. Cover. 2, 3. Motown has won.
Motown lost.
Again.
But how fair is this? He already retained his title tonight, and he had to just basically deal with a handicap match.
When you are the champion, it's like being a preacher. You must be ready in season and out of season to defend your belt or have a sermon ready. Have everything in your back pocket.
The belt. There it is.
Now, as we all know, that is on the line tonight in a ladders match. I am the challenger. CDP, Colton, is the champion. Now, me and him, we've had some bad blood, but I've held that belt before he has. Obstacles have came, obstacles have went. I've knocked those obstacles down, and I am back here tonight because I got a rematch clause. The Bone Breaker, though, instead of letting me face him, wants me to face Colton. Fair enough. I don't care who I face. That's perfectly fine. The thing is, tonight, I will put my heart, my soul, and my body on the line. I will put my blood, my sweat, and my tears into this ring, and I will become American Heavyweight Champion. Because the King of Steel City is taking back his crown tonight.
We're having a ladder match, and Aaron still thinks that he's going to win that title again. I don't see it happening. He lost so many times against me. And I don't think he has a heart and soul to get that belt. And once he loses again, he's not gonna get another rematch for a long, long time. So I got my partner that's gonna do a ladder match against Aaron Steele. I hope you guys enjoy it because Aaron Steele is going to lose this match, and that's the bottom line because I said so.
Here we are.
That sign looks like utter trash. It's a disgrace to size alone.
Aaron still worked hard on that signing. You know he worked hard on
Fist
that signing.
bumping with the loser, Hillbilly Scott. He didn't get pinned though. Good for him.
No, but I'm still saying that that was way not okay. The Bone Breaker clearly
Bring it
had
out.
no
Let's get
business
this
doing
going.
that.
Come on, let's go.
And
Let's go.
when Motown gets his shot, he's gonna take the Bone Breaker.
Everyone shut up! Because Colton is about to enter the ring.
Tell me to shut up one more time.
You know, he's genuinely happy to be there. But what does Aaron Steele care about? Nothing but a championship
that's
title.
a sadistic smile. He knows what he's about to do to his opponent.
He cares more about the championship belt than
And
anything.
He walks under that ladder. There is no luck.
Caution to the wind.
There is no luck in wrestling.
He knows that
He-
this is about to be so painful.
Colton refers to himself as the best grappler, the smartest technician, and he has a killer ground game to boot, and he is the champion.
The best in UWIF today. Colton.
I don't know about that.
Pride.
He talks a big game, but can he back it up?
Of course. How many times has he faced Aaron Steele in the past? How many times has Aaron Steele won? Not a lot. Maybe in their
It's like
early
even.
games. Maybe in their early games, Aaron Steele had some wins over Colton. But
Huh.
lately, Aaron Steele has done nothing but lost to this man. Showing his old faction in the independent scene. And Aaron Steele just cocky on that rope.
Well, he knows what he's about to go through.
Ladies and gentlemen, Colton, Steele, part like 8 maybe, I don't know. Like these two have faced so much, it's terrible bad blood.
Challenge.
And tonight, the blood is gonna be mixed with, you guessed it, Steele.
The gentleman, my partner, the one who's gonna win the match,
Heck
The
yeah.
Bone Breaker showing no
Colton's
favor.
Pride.
Preach,
Tism
bone breaker,
here.
preach it.
Then we got over here the loser.
Heck yeah, the loser.
Aaron Steele has just as much of a shot as anyone else in this match, and you know it, Aaron. I know it. Everyone knows it.
Listen, Aaron Steele has done a bunch in his career. He has won every single belt here. Yes, I will give him that. He's been in a bunch of first evers. Tonight he's in the first ever ladder match. Yes, these are all great things that he has done. And he knows how to dig down deep and win the big ones. Except he hasn't lately. The cards are stacked against him.
Let me help you remind you of something. This is surprising seeing you're such a big Colton fan. Aaron Steele has not won every belt in UWIF. Back in the day, the hardcore title, when it was a thing, Aaron Steele was given that title.
Okay, I'll rephrase it. He has held.
While Colton Prime, fair and square, pinned the Bone Breaker for the hardcore title. Pinned the Bone Breaker for the World Heavyweight title. Pinned Aaron Steele for the IC.
This is something we've never seen these two really do together. Look at this beautiful game they are playing. This is what wrestling is.
It's a game of cat and mouse. It's a game, but Aaron's still able to hold up with the best grappler in the game.
Then he almost trips the stupid klutz. Slide clothesline.
He got all of it.
Right into that headlock. Oh, and Colton doing what he does best, and that is pick him apart. Just like that.
You're on the ground with Colton Prime. What chance do you have?
It's the worst place to be.
If anyone's going to be there, it's going to be Steele, though, because he knows him the best.
These two know each other so well. And I'm sure we're going to see that in this match. You know, Colton, he's got all those moves, especially that John 316, and I'm sure he's going to be trying to hit that early on. Aaron Steele has the wasteland.
If he hits the John 316, he's over.
Might as well be. Aaron Steele is doing things we've never seen him do before in this match.
Got those fingers. He is trying to eliminate the grips of Colton. You eliminate his grip. You eliminate his submission game. You eliminate Colton Prime when you take out his fingers.
Does taking out the fingers also affect the ladder
Oh,
portion,
yeah.
though?
Yeah, did you just see Aaron Steele smack his face very hard on the ground?
Aaron Steele doesn't care. It's for the American Heavyweight Championship.
He's dead.
And he's pushing Colton. How disrespectful is Steele? Are we sure that he's the hero that UWIF needs?
I would say so. I would say that Aaron Steele shows the resolve to hold gold and be the mouthpiece that we need here at UWIF.
You know, I'm not a fan of Aaron Steele as much as I am of Colton Prime. But here's the thing. Aaron Steele is correct. He has overcame obstacles. And the vicious clothesline to the corner.
Here comes the executioner drop.
He has
And here comes
overcame
the end of the match.
obstacles. He has overcame the kick reversal.
He's overcame the executioner drop. What's he gonna do here?
I've never seen this. What is he thinking here?
Well,
He became a freaking Trish Stratus luchador.
that was the stratosphere, wasn't it?
That was. Now Aaron Steele.
He is right off the second rope. So let's talk about what he just did there.
He just drove his fist right into his face.
No,
Plain and
before
simple.
that, Aaron Steele just launched him straight to the mat. That's the second time Colton's came off of that rope and hit the ground. He's got to be feeling it now.
Aaron Steele keeps telling Colton, right here, hit me right here. Off the rope. And the knee connects with the forehead.
I don't know if he got all of it. He may have got all of it, but I don't know.
See, Colton actually has an attire. Aaron Steele has a shirt, elbow pads, knee pads, and shorts from Walmart.
It's like one of them cares.
Exactly. Clothesline, bringing Aaron Steele right down to the mat.
He got it.
Americana?
That is an Anaconda device.
Hey, you.
Nothing.
Aaron Steele.
There is no submission in this. This is clearly he is resting, controlling his opponent, and just trying to take advantage by wearing him out, making his body as sore as possible. Again, that roll, we saw that from Aaron Steele earlier today. Both men sizing each other up. This is amazing. This is what it's about.
A wrestling match, and we haven't even gotten to the best part yet. The ladders are going.
Oh yeah, there are ladders in this match. You would think this is a 1v1 normal at this point. These guys are going all out.
Oh, and the hatred for Colton just
Did
bubbles.
he slap him?
It
Did I
just
miss something?
bubbles over. Aaron Steele's frustration has now been unleashed on Colton. You know, I talked to Aaron Steele today. He's like, even though I hate this man,
Look at
I
Colton's
could-
face.
Even though I hate, he doesn't even
Aaron
care that
bruised
he's in
him.
this grip.
No, of course he doesn't. Why would he?
Aaron Steele told me today he doesn't care.
A quick shot back to the back.
He hates Colton. These two mutually hate each other.
Aaron Steele fighting out of the suplexes one after another, takes the back again.
But he told me he could wrestle Colton forever.
I believe he could.
I believe that if we lock these two in a room together, one will come out alive and one will come out dismembered. Plain and simple. An arm or something. And Colton.
Oh my god, he's up!
Setting it up!
John 316!
And he's dead. Aaron Steele is dead.
Is dead. Well, we got
Thanks
fights.
for watching. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. It's
It's been real.
What the hell?
the fans just wondering.
What's going on at UWIF Lethal Ladders?
You know,
I mean-
they bought the ticket for Lethal Ladder. What did they expect?
They didn't apparently expect ladders.
You know, Colton is just doing so great right now. He's hurt Aaron Steele so bad that he's on the ground. And Aaron Steele's finally getting up. Boo.
Colton moving too slow.
I believe he is. Aaron Steele
Knee to the back. jerked him off.
This is why I'm a commentator.
He just hit his face.
He hit his boss with an elbow pad also. And Aaron Steele is taking too much time.
He just
Power bombed him right
off the ladder. How do you get up from that, Colton?
Colton doesn't have to climb fast. He knows that Aaron Steele's down and out.
And more importantly, let's call it what it is. Look who's at ringside right now.
Oh, great.
The Bone Breaker.
He's still getting up.
The Bone Breaker is at ringside right now. Colton Prime knows if Aaron Steele gets anywhere close to that title, the Bone Breaker stepping in there and ripping Aaron Steele's chances.
You know, I don't know why I said Aaron Steele's dead. We've seen him dig down deep every single match. He's always losing. He is setting the ladder up.
He's setting the ladder up. He wants to do damage to Colton Prime.
There's the knee strike.
Colton Prime is just too good of a grappler here. What is Aaron Steele thinking?
Right to the ladder. Right to the ladder.
That's not where you want to be.
And he just destroyed his face. His face has been destroyed.
What did he do? I took a sip of water. What did he do?
It was like an STO. Or an STO. He rammed his face right into the mat.
Oh God.
Is his face broken?
It's been broken for a while. Just look at him. Ramming the ladder right into that corner where Aaron Steele is. Now he's setting the ladder up. What does he have in mind?
I don't think he knows.
He didn't even set it up all the way. And gave him a chop. Aaron Steele has a sour look on his face.
Oh!
Did you hear that?
They heard that in the nosebleed seats.
Ryan out of the ring. This is beautiful action here, ladies and gentlemen. But, you know, I'm getting the time that pretty soon we're going to have to cut to a quick sponsored commercial. Don't worry, we will leave that commercial out for you if you were watching at home.
Or on YouTube.
Or on YouTube. And Aaron Steele is now
Involving the big boy.
involving that. Would you consider that a secret weapon?
The hillbilly or the ladder?
I believe we were talking about two different things there, Michael.
That was a real floor.
Okay.
Okay.
I was talking about the ladder and the hillbilly. Maybe we weren't. Who knows? Anyway, here we go. We're about to cut to commercial. Keep with us, ladies and gentlemen, because we'll be right back. And we're back from commercial. And Aaron Steele's face is just wrecked with a cookie sheet.
How's his face?
Oh.
Imploding. It's like 700 different pieces.
Aaron Steele. He just needs to give up right now. I mean, there's just no point in him wrestling anymore.
Colton Prime pandering to the crowd. Still getting up after just probably having at least 2 bones in his face broke.
This man is stupid. The only way I can describe it. And he's going up top. Oh, great.
I
He's going
can't
to die.
describe it any differently. He got him with just
win.
enough force to hit him off.
He wants to win that belt. He really does. He thinks that it should have never went away from him. And the kicks to the back. You know, if he didn't want it to lose it, he should have fought for it. Please fire him. Please fire this man.
He just blatantly stole the finisher of UWIF's boss.
You know, I think we're gonna start. I think we're just gonna start calling him the rebellious one in UWIF because he does whatever he wants, whenever he wants, and it's getting irritating. I'm getting sick and tired of this. Anytime Aaron Steele wants a title match, Aaron Steele gets a freaking title match, and this is getting ridiculous. The Bone Breaker needs to do something about this. What were you saying about Colton?
Colton just kind of was taunting Aaron Steele there. Colton trying to rip apart some tendons.
I mean, what has he done to deserve any of this?
I mean, got a cool catchphrase.
Steal the show? Oh, please. I bet his mom or someone came up with that. He doesn't have a bright idea inside his pocket or his head.
He doesn't have much inside his head at all being a ladder match. Neither of these men do. Why would someone want to put their body through this?
Because they hate each other, that's why. They want to end each other's freaking life. And if Aaron Steele ends the life of Colton Delaware Prime, he better go to jail. I will even press charges for him to go to jail.
Mr. Baker, you've lost your mind. No one's gonna die here.
Just wait. Now Aaron Steele with those punches. I just don't know if I like him or I hate him. I hate him, I like him. I like him, I hate him. It's like freaking RVD. You like him, you hate him. You like him, you hate him. You like him, you hate him. Misses the splash. Good job, Colton.
They're taunting each other. They're playing with each other again. They've already dealt severe damage to each other. You can see the bruises on Steele's face. There's a whelp across Colton's chest. And they're taunting each other.
Who even knows what their backs look like right now? Colton and Steele rolls out of the way. Steele with those patent drop kicks. Did you call that vintage Steele? What does he...
I'd say that's how you architect Steel City.
What does Steele have in mind here? The king of Steel City. What's he going for right here?
Wedging a ladder between... Colton between a ladder and the turnbuckle post.
Oh, please don't do what I think you're going to do. Don't do this, Steele. No, Steele,
he gonna-
Steele. No.
That's how you end someone's career. He just drove that ladder with the force of a drop kick right into his chest. He at least has to have 2 or 3 ribs cracked. Potentially, I mean, that's how you kill someone.
Like I said, the rebellious one of UWIF does whatever he wants.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an important time to mention these men may not look like much, but they are trained professionals.
He just stole a fan's chair. How disrespectful is that?
Please don't try this at home as well. I'm trying to get out.
Try it at a friend's house. You'll be okay. Don't sue us, though.
Colton not going down. Colton going down.
That's how much he hates him.
The pain has to be so intense right now. That's 6 chair shots. And the match is over.
What does Aaron Steele have in mind here?
He is clearly about to do a fireman's carry flip front over onto that stuff.
That predictable, huh?
It's pretty predictable.
I don't
Colton
think you're
is
right.
dazed. Colton doesn't know where he's at right now.
Oh my gosh, you are 100% correct. Aaron Steele's about to destroy Colton Prime. The reversal from the greatness of Colton Prime. Slam right into the chair. Climb the ladder. Get the belt.
He doesn't want to. He wants to inflict as much damage on Aaron Steele as possible.
Come on, Steele.
And Hillbilly Scott cheering
What I
Steele
think you're
on.
going to do. He has that leg wrapped.
Break it. Break his leg.
This is carnage I didn't expect to see here today.
Come on, Michael. It's a freaking ladder match. What did you expect?
I expected 2 men to have a contested match with good sportsmanship and not wanting to end each other's career by breaking tendons in half.
You've obviously never seen the saga of Steele versus Prime.
I have. I was there for all of them.
Come on, Steele.
That was the thing. That was the thing I was there for. Okay. Steele. Wow, getting behind Colton Prime.
And Steele, we have an even chant rate.
Colton is dazed. Colton's been dazed for a second. They've been here before. We know what's happening. No, something new! That foot came up and connected with the side of Colton's face.
Come on, Steel, you got it. You deserve that belt.
Colton's out. Still
Climb.
won. Climb the ladder, son. Become a two-time world heavyweight
No,
champion.
Please don't.
Become a two-time world heavyweight
We
champion.
do not need another era of steel.
That's exactly what we need. We need Steel City to reign supreme over UWIF, and you know it just as well as I do.
Here's what I know. The champion right now needs to stay champion.
And that's Steel's mistake. Right there, you see that? That's his mistake.
Well, these two hate each other so much, they're just going to incapacitate one another.
Yeah, I mean, screw climbing the ladder. Screw the title. These two just want to kill each other. He's picking him up. What are we going to see here?
What are we going to see here?
Tombstone. I think Steel reversed it midair.
By UWIF's chosen one,
I think Steel
Colton
reversed it midair.
Prime.
I'm pretty sure Steel reversed it midair. His head, it didn't look like it hit, or he at least didn't get all of it.
Listen, he didn't have to get all of it to do the damage to Aaron Steele, okay? Aaron Steele is not the man anymore. Aaron Steele is merely a player in the stage.
Steel! Come on, Steel! You got it!
The kids are right behind Colton Prime.
Because Colton's the champion. Why wouldn't you not be behind Colton Prime? Going for those signature Senton flipperoo thingies, as Colton likes to call them.
Does he really?
He does. You're just not as much friends as Colton as I am.
And I think Colton's decided that this match is over.
Steel! Steel! Steel!
Did you know that Colton has a background in jiu-jitsu? Oh right, you don't, because you're not a close friend with him. That's why he wears a gi to the ring all the... Dadgummit, that freaking ginger's alive. Ugh.
My question.
Punch him in the face. Not you. What's your question?
Barry just got wrecked. Oh my god, that was
Come on, Steel! Come on, Steel!
Both men are off. Both men are
Come on,
dead.
Steel! Come on!
dead is an understatement.
Hey, and look, the boss, being as great as he is, was helping Colton by giving him good words of encouragement.
Come on, Steel!
We both know the boss isn't great.
Come on, Steel! It's your
You're
time
right.
to shine.
The boss
Come on,
isn't
Steel, what
great.
belongs to
He's
you?
wonderful.
It belongs to you. Take it back.
Oh my gosh, that knee strike to the face of Aaron Steele.
You don't get up from that.
Unless you're freaking Aaron Steele.
Apparently, either Colton is the biggest pansy with the softest knees, or Aaron Steele is the toughest man on the face of the planet. I don't know which one, but something has to be give here.
Well, he calls himself the Man of Steel, the Iron Man of UWIF, for some reason.
That brings up an interesting point in these two history. They have went toe-to-toe with each other in Iron Man matches before, and none of those have ever disappointed.
Not only Iron Man matches, but last man standing matches. I mean, these two have literally went back and forth.
In the independent circle, we've heard of the legendary Steel Cage rivalries, the knockout events. These two have a storied past.
Oh my gosh.
He broke him in half, and then he shoved his knee into his gut and broke his spleen.
Come on, Steel.
That was great.
That was something I did not expect from these two competitors here tonight. And Colton is feeling it, Steele's feeling it.
Come on, Steel.
And Steele's climbing up the
He
most
doesn't
dangerous
know what he's
side
doing.
to the ladder.
Steele doesn't know what he's doing. He can't reach the title from there. All he can do is impede Colton, and he can't even hit him.
I think he just wants to
Colton
hurt
reaching for those eyes.
Colton.
Still can't hit him. Oh my God!
Aaron Steele's face just hit the top rope.
Come on, Steel.
Colton, grab the belt.
Come on, give
Fulfill
that
your
belt to
destiny.
you.
Grab the belt. What?
Why would he?
What are you doing? Don't.
Aaron Steele's out of
Climbing
it.
down.
It
He
wasn't
is
right. He was
climbing
giving that belt. He had to
down.
work for it. Come on, Steel. Get up and get it.
Colton knows what he's doing. I have full
Orson
faith
Scott
in him.
Card in his book Ender's Game tells us sometimes we don't just win the fight. We continue to beat our opponent until we've won the war.
Nice Hurricane Rana by Steele.
From the ground.
From the ground. He didn't really get all of that.
Come on, Steel.
Steele's gonna.
And cutting off the airways of Colton Prime.
The rebellious one of UWIF, like I said.
Colton's not sure where he is. I'm not sure Aaron Steele knows where he is. I'm pretty sure he's thinking he's about to win the Royal Rumble or something.
And Aaron Steele picking him up, going for that. He's going for Wasteland. And there it is. There's Wasteland. Such a wimpy move.
From a wimpy competitor.
Exactly.
But
See, you're
Aaron
seeing-
Steele's still gonna win this.
Come on, Steel.
I was about to say you're finally seeing the light,
Well,
Just-
see, the problem is
Give him pain.
Aaron Steele is the toughest man UWIF has ever seen.
but they did call him the Prince of Resiliency back in the independent circuit. My bad. Colton just mocking Steele by pushing him into the corner. Guys, I think Steele wants to end it. Steele wants this ended, guys.
I
Steele's
think Colton does too.
Colton's tired. They're both resting on each other and on the ropes. And Colton lifting Steele up.
I think Steele jumped up there. I think they're both.
What is
I think
Colton?
Steele's playing possum. Colton's thinking he's gonna
Colton-
suplex them all.
Colton's footing isn't the greatest right now, guys.
Steele, he's gonna
Steele fall! Steele fall!
He didn't get all of it, but he got enough.
Come on, Steel. Come on, Steel.
Is it over?
No. No, get up, Colton.
Come on, Steel.
Colton, get up. No, 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 no.
No,
No, please
no,
don't.
If Steele doesn't
No.
back out, if Steele wants the title enough, he's won it. Colton.
Colton's getting up. Climb and steal. Climb and steal.
Nope.
Colton's down. No, 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 no. Stop him, Colton. Stop him. Colton, stop him.
You
Please
have
stop him.
your
Please stop
new
him. No.
UW.
No. Yes, yes. Stop him.
The cavalry's coming though.
Stonebreaker. 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 No. Yes. Yes. Long
Colton
dart.
just hit his face on the mat. Helping the bone breaker.
Climb, Colton. Colton. Climb. Climb.
Just wave back the steel.
Please climb.
What is the bone breaker doing? He is.
Yes. Climb. Climb, Colton.
No, that's
Keep
not
going.
right.
Keep going.
That's not right.
There's
He
no
can't do that.
disqualification. Everything is legal.
It's just dropped the title.
And the chosen one of UWIF keeps the crown that Aaron Steele claimed he was going to grab tonight.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Michael Owens.
And I'm Aaron Baker. And I'm going to go to the ring and hang out with Colton after the cameras go off. And look, Colton's second biggest fan is ringside. Wonderful news.
Still, I seen how it went down. Yeah. It was a bunch of cheating. I don't think it's fair. I think you ought to have a rematch in a month.
Yeah. I didn't see what it is. Oh, God.
I'll take that belt. Please remember, I am the best grappler this side of the Mississippi. I'm from the hills. We show you what it's about.
I'm the smartest technician and more important.
I hope you are. I hope you are. Once I slam him and take the belt, it's mine. I'll slam him too.
I can set up a nice match, either like a retirement match, or I can set
Hey,
up.
if we're thinking about retirement matches, why don't you do that already? Why don't you go ahead and retire, dude? You never defended when you have it.
I'm
At least
the
I wasn't
owner.
fighting. I'm the owner.
I'm the boss.
I'm the boss. Okay, boss. What you gonna do? You gonna fire me?
You know what? You know what?
What?
I think you're fine.
I don't need this anyway. I'll need your freaking belt.
After I steal, I'll get the belt for you.
Hey, when you see me on AEW, I'll send you a credit card.
Uh-huh.
Now.